Yeah, hi students, a warm welcome to our Machine Learning and Artificial Intelligence course. So in this course we will be discussing about basics of what is AI and what is machine learning and how it is useful for the human community. So before starting I would like to introduce myself Gina George. By profession I am an embedded system developer come trainer, and also I am a certified STEM trainer, and I have designed a lot of courses based on STEM for kids on like coding and software engineering and programming. So this course is absolutely designed for beginners who is completely new to programming, but somebody who is already aware about the basics of block coding like Scratch or maybe the text coding like Python. It's an added advantage. So let's get started now. Now let's see what is this machine learning and artificial intelligence in detail. Okay, so nowadays kids are already familiar with this terms. What is AI and what is ML? And even we are using this in our real life. Okay, so now let's go to the in-depth analysis. In the early era when we started with programming, what was programming? We were giving a set of instruction to the computer or robot through some language, right? So through some programming language to perform certain tasks. So in that case the computer or the robot were bounded with those instructions. They were able to perform certain tasks which is given by the developer through that program. Okay, they can't take their own decision and they can't perform their own task. That was the limitation. Nowadays we need everything has to be smart, even the machine want to be smart. Okay, we are using a lot of like advanced system like the Google Alexa or even self-driving car. We are in that era. So we need even our machine has to take their own decision. This is possible with machine learning. And how it can be possible? If you are like analyzing this in depth, you can understand one thing. In the early era or in the previous programming style, we were giving a lot of instruction to the computer. So that was the explicit programming. Okay, nowadays instead of a lot of programs or a lot of instruction, what we like to do, we will be giving a lot of data to the machine, and the machine will be learning from the data and take the decision accordingly. Okay, how it is possible? What is this like feeding a set of data? For example, if you want to make a sorting machine that is sorting good vegetables with from bad vegetables, how it is possible? We will be training the machine with a lot of data of some damaged vegetables or something, okay, some bad quality vegetables with those things. So the machine will be able to analyze by seeing the picture or seeing the image of a vegetable. He will be able to analyze that whether it is going to the good category or bad category. So this kind of decision can be taken by the machines only if you are training the machine with a lot of data. So in machine learning, like if you have more data, that is good, right? If you are trained with a lot of good data, so the machine will be independent and it can train or it can take decision in every different situation. So that is one thing. Now let's see what are the examples for machine learning and AI in our real life. For example, our self-driving cars or sorting machine or Google Alexa, they were the perfect example for machine learning and AI. Okay, now I'll tell you one common example which we can test quickly as of now using block coding. Okay, nowadays we all are familiar. If you're going for a public place, so they will be capturing your image and can understand that whether you're wearing the mask properly or not. Okay, how it is possible? Because all have different face features and even the mask size is different. But end of we have to cover our mouth and nose properly. That's a proper way of wearing mask. Okay, so we will be training this machine with a different set of data. The proper way of wearing and the improper way of wearing the mask. Okay. So then by understanding those data, then by understanding or analyzing the data, the machine can take a conclusion. So when you are going to that machine, it will capture your image and can understand or take decision that whether you are wearing it or not. So now let's come back to our platform. So this is a website I am going to use, machinelearninguk.com. Okay, so here we will be testing the machine learning model either using the Scratch coding or even with Python. So first of all, let me sign up here. I'm going to create an account here for parent and teacher. So it's an unmanaged account. That's what I'm going to create here. It's free of cost. And of course, it's using IBM Cloud Memory. And yes, I have to create the API keys. Right. Okay. So now click on sign up. And I can give the username and email ID. On that ID, they will be sharing this confirmation email just to verify. Okay. So I'm giving the username and email ID. And after that I can click on login. So it's a platform. I'm going to create the first project and the project name I'm going to give as mask. Okay, and I'm going to recognize images. So I selected that category and click on create. So my machine learning project has been created. Now I can double click on mask and first I'm going to train. So I clicked on train. Now you can see here how we are going to train the machine learning model. As I told already, I'll be training in two different categories. One is the proper way of wearing mask and one is the improper way. That's it. Only two categories or two bucket lists we have as of now in this project. Okay, and the second is the improper way. So that's the second bucket list. Then I can add images. As I mentioned already, I'm going to train this machine using images. For images in this bucket list, I can use three different options. The first option is I can connect with the website URL, and the second option is webcam, and the third option is drawing some images, which is not practically possible in this project. So for this project, webcam will be the perfect option. Okay, so using the webcam, I can capture my own images by wearing mask in the proper way or not wearing mask or maybe in the improper way. Okay, now I am planning in each bucket list minimum I will be adding 10 images. So the more data you have, that better. Okay, so better machine learning model you can create. Okay, and as of now in this project we have only two bucket lists. It's not necessary that every time we'll be having only two category. Now let me click on webcam. So I am going to wear my mask properly, then I will capture my image. Click on add. Okay, one image has been captured. Now I'll be taking multiple photos by wearing the mask in different angles. Okay, so like that I captured around 6 images, and similarly 6 images I'm going to get for the improper way of wearing. So the nose is out or I'm not wearing the mask properly. Okay, so 6 images I'm going to add in those category. Okay, so now that has been done. Now let me click on learn and test. So that's the second process. Here you will see the conclusion. You have 6 examples in each category. Now I'm clicking on train new machine learning model. So the model is creating, and once it's created you will be able to see the date and time, everything when you created it. Okay, done. Now let me test it before going to the programming interface. Let me test it here itself. There is an option. I can test with webcam. So let me use my webcam and I'll capture my image. And let's see it's coming under which category. Now I am not wearing my mask and click on test. So let's see what machine is telling. Yes, machine is telling this is the improper way with 100% confidence. It's understood that I am not wearing my mask properly. Let me test one more. Right now I am wearing my mask properly and click on test. So yeah, machine is telling that it's the proper way with 100% confidence. So train model is very accurate. Maybe sometime even we can get some result with the 90% confidence or 80% confidence, depend on the kind of data we feed it. Okay, so it's very clear cut explanation here. Now let me go to make my project. That's the third stage. Okay, here I can use either Scratch 3 or Python. This course is completely recommended for beginners, so I am using Scratch 3. So I am clicking on Scratch 3. Though the Scratch platform is getting open. So that is already connected with the machine learning model. Okay, it's not completely new. Okay, it's already interconnected. You will be able to see there is an additional block here with name mask. That was our project name, right? Now let's see how to do the programming for this in the Scratch platform. Okay, so first let me add, when green flag click, I'll add an infinite loop, that is forever. Inside that I would like to add an if condition. And an if condition using equal operator, I would like to check something. The recognized image, the recognized costume image equal to the category, whether it's proper way or improper way. So recognized costume image equal to, just to get costume image, I'll click on image. There I can get costume image. So the recognized costume image is proper, is equal to proper category, then I can say something. Okay, so it's a proper way of wearing mask. Some compliment message I can give. So from looks I am getting say something for 2 seconds. So I'll be writing proper way over there. Okay, even you can connect with some any like other animations. A lot of things you can do. If somebody is wearing the mask properly, you can connect that with some other incident. Okay, so let me test it. Before testing, I would like to add some costume images. I can delete this cat if I need, and I can add some images. So here using webcam, I'm going to capture my own image by wearing mask properly or like in an improper way. So right now I just captured one photo like where I am wearing my mask properly. So I'm getting that proper way. So that's a message I'm getting. Now let me duplicate this if condition. And here I will be testing with the improper way. If somebody is not wearing the mask or somebody is wearing the mask in the improper way, I'll give a suggestion that wear properly. And one more thing I like to do, I'll replace this block and I'll be replacing this with the second bucket list, that is the improper way. If somebody is not wearing the mask, it will be showing this message. Anyway, both are in the infinite loop, so that's going to continue for like many times. So here I'm just capturing multiple images and I'm adding more costume images. Since I have many costume image, I'm going to add one more piece of code when green flag click in forever. That means in infinite loop, I'm going to change the costume images. Like each image will be there for 2 seconds. So now you can see it's a proper way and it's giving the suggestion wear properly, since it's coming in the improper way of wearing. Now we can add multiple photos here. I can capture my multiple images to test it. Okay, so it's proper way and it's coming in the improper way. So in improper way, it's showing the message wear properly. Excellent. So yeah, that's it. If you want, you can, from this if condition, if like inside this if condition, you can broadcast a message, and with that broadcast message you can connect some other event. Okay, so if you are wearing the mask, something is happening. If you are not wearing the mask, some other actions is happening. Even you can connect with any other sprite. Okay, so what I am thinking in this project, I would like to add some sounds over here. If I am wearing the mask properly, I would like to add a clapping sound just for fun, and if I am not wearing the mask properly, it will be giving an alert sound. So I can search here clapping sound from the library. I have it already. We have this like by default. I hope all understood what is machine learning with this simple project. Thank you all. Bye.